Hi guys, and welcome to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Drayton Park Golf Club in my swing studio, and I want to do a video about should the lead heel rise on the backswing, what are the benefits, what are the downsides, what should we be looking out for. Before we get cracking, if you don't already, please check us out on all our social media platforms. All the info you need is coming along the bottom of the screen right now for you. If you do enjoy the content of these videos from the TruGolf Academy, please give us a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel. All the content coming Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 5:30. So as I film this video, I've put myself on the 10th hole of the Brabazon, so I'm putting myself under a bit of pressure. It's 275 yards to the flag on the par 4, so I'm going to give it a go at trying to go for the green, and you'll see the results as well. So we'll have a bit of fun with it at the same time. So, in fact, that's fine, let me just stop that. So, lifting that lead heel, should it rise on the backswing? Now, it's something you used to see a lot more of. I mean, Jack Nicklaus, Payne Stewart used to see it with Sam Snead, used to see it with Walter Hagen. A lot of golfers allowing that lead heel to rise. More commonly now, I guess we see it with Bubba Watson, being obviously a left-hander, but allowing that front heel, that lead heel, to come off the floor as he makes his backswing. The first thing to say is it's not a problem and it's not a fault unless it causes a fault. So the only downside to allowing that heel to come up or rise during the backswing would be if there was some height gain in the backswing or too much lateral shift off the ball. So if you're having either of those two swings where there's too much shift off the ball, there's a height gain and or the swing getting too long and you're struggling with the sequence, then keeping that heel down will help shorten the swing, will help reduce this lateral shift off the ball and probably the height gain. So if there are any of your faults and they're causing a problem with the ball flight, that might be something you'd want to address. However, if you've got a lack of flexibility, or we're trying to generate some more speed or a better pressure shift from our trail leg to our lead leg, actually lifting that heel can have some real positive effects. So what it can do is, by allowing that heel to lift, I know that I'm shifting my pressure into my trail leg on the backswing. That doesn't mean there's a lateral slide. You can see that my hips are rotating, the pressure's into my trail leg, but there hasn't been a shift off the ball to allow that. Now, a lot of players who lift that heel use it as a trigger to start their downswing as well. So at the top of the backswing, most of my pressure's on my trail leg, and as I start the downswing and replant that lead heel, my pressure's starting to go towards the target. So if you're someone who's a very static golfer, got a lack of flexibility, and you need some more speed and you need some more body shift towards the target, or better weight shift towards the target, then lifting that lead heel could have a real positive effect for you. The other thing really to say when this heel rises is you will increase your hip turn. Increasing your hip turn will allow you to increase your shoulder turn. So anyone with a lack of flexibility, that's going to be a good thing to allow you to complete your shoulder turn. If you make too long a backswing and you struggle with the sequence, again, no, we'd want to keep that heel on the floor. So there's no wrong or right there, as long as it's not causing a fault. What I'm going to go ahead and do is hit 2 drives. I'm going to hit one where I try and allow my heel to rise on the backswing. I'm going to use it as a trigger to start my downswing where my pressure is moving towards my lead leg, and go ahead and hit it. And then I'm just going to hit one of my bog standard drives as well, where I keep my heel on the floor. My only foot that's moving is my trail foot as it's starting to come up and rotate towards the target. So let me go ahead and hit one, allowing that heel to rise. It's something you see Padraig Harrington doing quite a lot on the range, and sometimes does on the course when he's going for a longer drive, is allow that heel to come off the floor to replant it. He finds he gains some speed from it. Let me have a practice swing. So lifting that heel and slamming it back down, which is fine as long as there's not too much of this movement off the ball. Let's give it a whirl. I think I've got to carry it about 255 or something just over that water. Felt okay. Maybe better than okay. Ooh, just missing in the green side right trap. I hope I remember to click on the screen. I don't know whether I did. We'll have a quick look at the data on that one. Really nice, actually. The only thing was the club face was a little bit more open than the path, hence it missing just right to target. But impact location was pretty good. Dynamic loft was good. Definitely struck up on the golf ball. You know, had plenty of carry, 261 to carry the water. Just missing it a touch right to target. But all in all, pretty happy with that drive. So it's a good exercise to get that feeling of shifting pressure from that trail leg to that lead leg. Let me go ahead and hit one more in my normal way and see if it's any better or worse. Let's try one more here then, guys. So, pressure's on. Ooh, a bit toey, but it might work out okay. Going to roll through to the back edge of the green, but I think I'd be pretty happy with that from there. So a decent drive, a good result. I hope that that exercise helps. I hope that video helps. If it does, please post some comments and questions below. I'd like to know how you get on with it. Hope that's answered a few questions about that lead heel in your backswing. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.